Part 3 of the conversation with my attorney, Lee Lindsay.
They just, oh, by the way, we want to suspend visitation at the very end of the hearing. You know, that's the first time it was mentioned.
And the judge just says, oh, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that constitute as unethical?
Possibly.
Along with her statements in court, multiple statements, I don't see why the children can't return home. There's no reason, and then refuses to return them. I don't believe that you hurt, harmed, or endangered your children, that you love, care, and provide for them.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the closest or clearest thing is her suspending the visits when they didn't file a petition or motion. And they didn't give you a chance to, well, let me back up. They didn't file a petition or motion. They didn't mention it in any of the paperwork they submitted before court. They didn't give you a chance, or James a chance to give your side. And basically she did it without a hearing. And she only let one person testify about it, and that was that DHS person, that guy. And then when the goal is reunification, I mean,
if I gave you a copy of these forms, could you write out your statement and then I can put my name on it after you read it to me if I agree with it?
James to write it out. I can't write this out. Because then they're going to say, who helped you prepare this? I mean, you can tell them that you talked to me about it, but I'm not going to fill out any paperwork on it. Get James to write it out. But it's real simple. I mean, the key hardcore thing I think that was the most wrong is just what I told.
I think them removing my children is wrong. They didn't even have a court order. They never served it. They never brought it to Kansas.
Well, that's all being addressed on appeal. But as far as this hearing goes, if she committed unethical conduct in that hearing, that's what you got to focus on, that one thing. No chance to give your side, no motion or petition filed, no other document mentioned it. It was only mentioned at the very end of the hearing when the goal is reunification. I mean, Judge Zimmerman would have never done that. She might have suspended your visitation later, but she at least give you a chance to have your side of the story.
But how would they be able to suspend our visits when we've done nothing wrong? I have recordings of the visit workers saying our visits are doing really good. They didn't even understand why they split our visits up in the first place. It
would be interesting to see what they say in their order when they send it, when the DHS lawyer sends it to them.
Well, one of the days I went and seen the kids on a Monday, it was the first Monday I went and saw them. That visit worker, Ariel, said she didn't understand why the visits were split up in the first place, that they were going really well, and they generally don't interfere with those if they're going really well. They generally extend them or make them unsupervised, especially with how well we were doing it.
Who said that, Ariel?
Ariel, yeah. And that Haley just walked in on a Saturday during while we were at a visit, and threw paperwork at her and told her, well, you have to call her Monday. We're going to split them up. She didn't understand it. No explanation. None of them got an explanation why it was happening. They were all satisfied with them being done on Saturday.
Do you have a way to make a copy of this?
Yeah, right here.
I was going to say, we don't have to make one right now, but before you fill this out, make a copy of it. So in case, here's what I would suggest we do. Make a copy of this first. Mm-hmm. Get James to fill this out, all the stuff that we talked about. Fill out all the details, like, your name, your age, your phone number, your address, all that stuff. It's all self-explanatory.
But those cops will understand. James's car.
I don't know what that even had to do with anything. I objected to it over and over and over. What was the point of? Okay, so what? You got pulled over and you got a ticket. Okay. The kids weren't there. It didn't have anything to do with anybody's kids.
But if she would have let us, we would have showed that he was lying.
Well,
his car does not go back to Chestnut.
We didn't get a chance to address anything.
Which is.
But anyway, make a copy of this before we fill it out. And then after James fills it out, then I can look at it again and see what he put down. And then if we need to change it, you'll have another copy to do that with. Okay.
Can you see if you're able to get a picture of the kids? Haley's telling me it's not her job.
To do what?
Get a picture of the kids. I haven't seen them in 2 weeks.
She won't get you a picture?
She refuses to send me any pictures of the kids or updates on the kids on how they're doing.
Okay, yeah, I'll see what I can do. But anyway, this is, now, the same thing with, if you want to file one against the lawyer, same thing, make a copy of this one before you fill it out.
Can you get me their bar number? We have, I think, one of them. I think the new DHS attorney. Can you get me the kids' attorney's bar number?
Awesome. Maybe in a file.
You can get me their bar numbers?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I've got it. You should be able to get that online, shouldn't you?
I don't know. I'm stuck at
I
being
don't
online.
know if they give those out or not. If she filed any paperwork with the court, she'd have to put it on. So it would be
I just don't understand how they can get away with what they're doing.
oh yeah.
Their own reports say that my home is more than adequate. It's filled with food. It's
I wonder when
clean.
this fucking appeal is going to be decided.
I wish it would already happen.
I want to talk to Little Rock about this, to my, superior, my supervisor, my superior, my boss, about, and also I want to talk to the Public Defender Council on appeals and ask them, if we get this reversed and they're not going to return the kids, what's up with that? I mean, what's their basis for not returning the kids?
How can they even say that even if we win the appeal, that they don't have to return them? Don't they legally have to if the appeal comes through and reverses the order?
That's my understanding. And if the judge tells them to, they better well do it.
They kidnapped my kids and now they're holding them.
Every time Judge Zimmerman, of course y'all never had Judge Zimmerman, y'all had Judge Taylor. Judge Taylor did your hearing.
She did the adjudication, but Judge Zimmerman did the first one.
Yeah. All right. Anytime, Judge Zimmerman used to be the only judge that did these cases.
Why did they put a second one in Fayetteville?
They had too many cases. But
Because Haley said it on the recording. She has multiple parents in the same position as us. So she's holding multiple kids that should go home?
I don't know, but anytime Judge Zimmerman's been reversed, like we're trying to get this judge reversed. Anytime Judge Zimmerman is reversed, or in every case I've been on, when it comes back to her, when the Court of Appeal says, you're reversed, she schedules a hearing immediately and sends the kids home. She said, the Court of Appeal said I was wrong, kids are going home. See y'all.
But that's what's supposed to happen.
That's my understanding. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, if they don't send those kids home, if we win the appeal and they don't send those kids home, they better have a damn good reason.
I'm going to be calling the cops for kidnapping because then I have paperwork saying my kids were supposed to be sent home.
Yeah, I want to see what their proposed order from the hearing.
Did you ever receive the original Exposit court order? Back from last year, their Exposit court order that they mandate that we've definitely had it when we never received it.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a copy of it?
Yeah, if there is one, it's on Dplex.
Can you see if there is one?
Yeah.
They're also saying there was an Amber Alert issued for the kids when there was no Amber Alert.
I don't know if that won't be on there, but if there's court order, it's on the Dplex. Yeah. I'll check it and see.
The cop said when he came here that he never said they had one, and he even said that in court. That he never told us about it. He never gave it to us.
What's going on with the case with Ben?
So this was him admitting that, when the appeal comes through, that it shouldn't go any further, that it should be dismissed. There's going to be another part because it won't let me load any further.